But before that, a call to encourage more acceptance of autism from two Cambridgeshire brothers inspired by their love of comic books.
10 years ago, Adam and Guy Mackey opened Niche Comics bookshop in Huntingdon, hoping it would become an inclusive space of their own and indulge their passion for the comic world's rich characters and vivid detail. A decade on, and the shop is thriving, as Claire McGlasson reports.
From the margins to the mainstream. It's a realm where outsiders are the heroes. In the pages of comic books, Adam and Guy Mackey discovered a place they felt they belonged.
I'm on the autistic spectrum, and one of the first things I saw where I felt anywhere close to being included was the X-Men cartoon. I identified with a character and a thing that was like me, I guess.
Inspired by the stories, they set out to create an inclusive place of their own.
It was very much Adam saying that he wanted to open a comic shop, and us saying, "You must be kidding, Adam. There's no way we're going to feed your obsession." Then this shop came up.
That was 10 years ago, and Niche Comics in Huntingdon in Cambridgeshire is thriving. Guy and Adam bringing strengths that may have been overlooked elsewhere.
Being able to work at my own pace, learn as I went along, and build up the confidence rather than being rushed around and just feeling disorientated.
And as well as diversifying the business, they've created a safe space for customers.
You can get talking to anyone in the shop. If you see they're looking at something similar to you, you'll get into conversation about it.
What's good about comics?
They have more pictures and less words, which means like you don't have to read as much.
It's a lovely family-owned and well-run shop.
A conversation about their own passion or perhaps other people's prejudice.
Particularly with forms of autism, they think that someone who is neurodiverse is going to be brilliant at something, a brilliant mathematician or a brilliant musician or whatever, and they have this idea that it is almost a superpower. Does that sort of put pressure on people, do you think?
I think it does, because I personally don't. I struggle with because I don't have the the almost stereotypical maths and computer skills that a lot of people assume that people in the autistic spectrum have.
You do get buried under the weight of expectations.
But not when you step inside the world they've built.
What the shop has created and what they've created for themselves is that community sense. So they have people who are here to support them, not just as a business, but also as people. And that makes me very proud.
Claire McGlasson, ITV News, Huntingdon in Cambridgeshire.